affordable creative flight in Vault Hunters. We can do that. So today in Vault Hunters, we will be setting up creative flight and permanent saturation in this massive area behind me. All at the low cost of 60 RF a tick. And if you haven't heard by now, you can call me Zoofy, Zuffy, Zoofi, or Zoof. And this is Zoofology. Let's go ahead and start this off by going over what mods you're going to need. So this syringe requires RF Tools utility. Now the syringe also requires a vault ingot, which requires vault blacksmith. So just keep that in mind. So for each of these syringes, you're going to need one for each module. It is going to require 2 vault ingots and a pog. If you want both modules, you're going to need 4 vault ingots and 2 pogs. So the flight module is pretty straightforward. The syringe that you crafted, you're going to need to fill up on gas essence by punching a gas with the syringe in your hand. You'll need to punch it 10 times. The rest of the stuff, very simple. Just dimensional shards, which are everywhere in the overworld as ore. Now for the saturation module, same thing, very simple stuff. But this time you're going to need to punch a zombie and fill it with essence. And the zombie eggs are here just because, you know, you can spawn in zombies and punch them, but you can't spawn in a ghast. Unfortunately, there are no spawn eggs for that, from what I can tell. So I wanted to show you guys really quick what you're going to want to do when you get to the nether to find your ghast. As right now, you can tell with strength 2, I'm doing a lot of damage. Like, I'm going to one-shot this ghast. And it takes, that was 10 hits. It takes 10 hits to actually, you know, fill up a syringe. So, what I suggest is, if you have any strength levels, hit yourself with a weakness potion. Now you do much less damage. And to go even further, I would suggest making sure that you're spamming click so that you don't get any crits and you're keeping that attack bar low. That's better. See, you're not even hitting him for a full 1 on some of those. So that's what you want to do to the ghast. Let's go ahead and head to the nether. Okay, here we are in the nether, and we're going to go ahead and try to fill up these ghasts with a syringe. Wow, there's a few of them. I shouldn't have any problems. So I'll first start by splashing myself with weakness. And remember, I'm going to try to attack them when I don't have that meter filled up. And I got it all off of 1 ghast. Nice. So we will go ahead and head back. That completes our flight module. I trust you've got plenty of zombie eggs from the vault, so let's go ahead and spawn this guy in. Same thing, spam click him. And it is filled. That completes our saturation module. So here is the main component of what we're doing. This is the environmental controller. So the most expensive thing is this machine frame, and it's not even that bad. Just a couple perfect gems and a couple Larimar. Because the rest of it's just vanilla items. So go ahead and make this and place it down. Yours won't look like this right off the bat. So set the radius to 100. That's going to max it out. So you'll have flight all the way around there in saturation. Now the height, you just make sure that's a 75 range. So 1 to 75 is what I have it at because I'm, you know, at level 2. From there, it's going to need some power. So I have a coal generator in here. And this coal generator generates 60 RF a tick. That's important for the first part of this. So generating 60 RF a tick. This now, as soon as I put in this flight module and the saturation module, this is actually perfect. You have infinite flight off of 60 RF a tick right now and saturation. How does this work? Well, this actually needs a lot more than this. It needs about 10,000 RF a tick to work. However, it's applying the effect on the tick as soon as it gets the power to do it. You see the little sparkle that it shows? So that sparkle, that means that the effect worked. If it had enough power, it would just be working all the time. And it doesn't need to, because the effect lasts a few seconds. So I'm saving about 185 times the RF a tick by doing it this way. Let's say you don't want to have to use a 60 RF a tick thing. You just want to use it off of your own power, whatever that is. But you still want to have it a little bit cheaper, you know? You can still do that with this RF Tools timer. Set it down, make sure it's 185. And so all that's going to do is on to activate, and we'll give this a infinite power source. So this source here is infinite. We actually just ran out of power. Infinite source. And now notice how it's got plenty of power, but it's still not working until that little sparkle happens. And there you have it. That's how you do it off of your base power. So that is all I had for you guys. Do remember that I love seeing feedback in the comments, along with what you'd like to see next. Want to see my take on a farm? Let me know. And don't miss out on the next ones.